All right, let's talk about polar patterns or pickup patterns. Polar patterns refer to the sensitivity of any given microphone to sounds arriving from different angles to its central axis. In other words, how much does the microphone pick up from around the microphone when recording? Will it only pick up sounds coming from directly in front of the microphone, or will it pick up sounds coming from all around the microphone or somewhere in between? Let's cover the different types of polar patterns and what they do so you can make an even more informed decision when buying the right microphone for you and your specific needs. The most common types of polar patterns you'll find are omnidirectional, cardioid, supercardioid, hypercardioid, lobar or shotgun, and figure 8. An omnidirectional polar pattern will pick up sounds from all around the microphone equally, so no matter where you stand around the microphone, it will pick up your voice. A cardioid polar pattern picks up sounds from in front of the microphone and rejects sounds coming from the back of the microphone. The microphone will begin to reject you more and more as you move further and further to the side of the microphone as you speak. As you get into the next few polar patterns, you'll find that a cardioid polar pattern gives you a little more wiggle room when you move further left and right from the center of the microphone before it begins to drastically reject the sound that you're recording. This tends to be the most common polar pattern used when recording audio. Much like the cardioid polar pattern, the supercardioid and hypercardioid polar patterns pick up sounds from in front of the microphone, but reject audio coming from the back. The difference is the radius of audio picked up in the front of the microphone becomes tighter and tighter, with hypercardioid being the tightest of the two. The lobar or shotgun polar pattern is the tightest pattern of all of them. The difference here is that if we're talking about a shotgun microphone, then you'll notice there are special grills running down the sides of the microphone, which is one of the things that allow this pattern to be so tight. These grills are there to help reject audio from being picked up by the sides of the microphone. The figure 8 polar pattern picks up audio from the front and back of the microphone, but rejects audio coming from the sides of the microphone. Here are the top 5 mistakes content creators make when recording audio. They choose the wrong microphone for their situation or just use the camera's microphone. Their recording levels are either too low or too loud. There's too much background noise in their audio. They have bad microphone placement. They haven't properly treated the space they're recording in, which is the most important part for having professional sounding audio. All of these problems are addressed in my course, Audio for Content Creators, and so much more. I cover everything from microphones to audio interfaces, speakers, headphones, editing or processing your audio with things like equalization, compression, getting background noise out of your audio, all the way to the most important part of having great sounding audio, how to properly treat your recording space, and so much more. If you're interested, you can sign up over at audiodoctor.tech under courses, and once you sign up, you'll have lifetime access to the course as well as free access to all future updates. If you're not sure or have any questions, you can reach out to me over on my site as well, and I'll answer whatever questions you have. And when it comes to your audio, well, you know what they say.